This is a little Tree of Life coin that I melted. 100% copper, well 99. But salt, iodized because I want my ions in here, and vinegar. 10 minutes like this, and what we'll do is give it maybe a 15-second bath in baking soda water to neutralize the acid after it has a chance to eat away some of this. So we'll soak it for, I think, 15 minutes maybe, and we'll come back and see what it looks like. You see the green tinge, kind of blue-green. It's oxidizing from the copper that's coming off. This batch, barely any color to it, but it's newer. This one's hardly been used at all. We can get that burnt, outer oxidized layer off of there from when we poured it out. What I did was I gave them a water displacement test. Sounds nerdy, but I wanted to check density. My weight versus my density. Maybe I'll make another video about that. I'll scrub these off in a minute. I don't want a wire wheel, I wanted to leave some of this kind of patina on here, give it a little more character. But I'll have to stamp weight, purity, my initials, and I have a little snake stamp. Hee. Now, before I forget, yeah, I know. What, me forget? No, not me. I have 2 cups of water to 2 tablespoons of baking soda that we use after we dunk it, or soak it, in vinegar. 1 cup vinegar, or 2 cups vinegar. See, I did it again. 2 cups vinegar, 1 tablespoon salt. Soak for 15. We'll give it a scrub with a towel to leave the patina on there. Give it a rinse, and then I drop it in with my baking soda water for 30 seconds to neutralize this acid. Rinse it really good, and then hit it with a heat gun to drive out any excess moisture, because at home pores from copper are very porous. Not to sound redundant, but they're very porous, so we need to drive the moisture out of the surface of the bar. I don't know if it kind of translates on film here, or on the camera, that these are changing color already a little bit. Some of that oxidization is coming off. Alright, so like I was saying, what I did, because I know what the material is, what I sourced these with, I know it's all electrical cord, and it's about as pure as you're gonna get. That's what I used. Now, if I take this, get a dry weight on it, not that it soaks up a lot of water, they're very porous though. If I put it in a container like this, say I've got 1,000, this is 15, so I would take just a tiny amount, make that 1250. Now if we take a bar like this and put it in here, and say it increases 250 milliliters of water, and it's a copper bar that is like a couple thousand grams, like 4.4 pounds, or 2 kilos. then that will give us an idea of the density. Giving us an idea of the density will tell us if there's any trapped air pockets in here. You know, if it was a crappy pour. Or, I mean, people can alloy it, you know, with other things. You could make a hollow pocket. You could put, you know, a lead bar in the middle and pour around it. I mean, there's ways to fool the density test, but knowing what I used and doing the density tests on these, I was able to verify that they are 99 pure. So now I'm just going to stamp them with their weight, purity. Fun little project. Well, everybody, that's a pretty good stopping place for the night, I think. Probably feed the bluegill again. But thanks for watching, as always. I appreciate it. I don't know. These are always fun for me to do. So, you know, when I get feedback from you guys, it really just makes me happy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it as always. Love you guys. See you later.